start interacting with the industry people. There are many platforms through which you can get professional context, because you should focus on the interdisciplinary projects. For example, you are studying soft skills, or you are learning the computing. Think only. Don't post your personal photos or maybe the group photos which are not at all technical. You should keep in mind what kind of profile you want to build. Only relevant videos you can post, but that should be relevant to your career focus. Don't do anything which is out of your career focus.
Thank
you so much. This is Dr. Tarannum Bloch, and I'm program head of BS AI MLMDS, and I have total 17 years plus teaching experience in engineering education.
How can I be placed right? What should I do in order to fit in this job? So,
it happens every day, but for that you should be ready, and you can be professionally ready when you have skilled up yourself. So every day is a new start. Just learn new things, explore new things, make new friends, professional link up you should have. Try out something new, because even if you are failing, you are knowing that this path is not right. So you should start, because once you are starting something, it will get finished.
How can a student stand out in a time of AI era? How can you stand out? How can you mix out in the competitive age of AI?
Our newest flagship model, this is GPT-4o.
Gemini is delivering our most intelligent AI.
We're going to try something that, as far as we know, no tech company has done before.
Google has been at the forefront of
Gemini
many of
was
those
better
things.
than any other model.
GPT-4 is incredibly advanced.
More than any other
So
large
O1 is the smartest model in the
Gemini
world
is
now.
our largest and most
We're going to
capable.
announce two models
Gemini
today.
2.0 enables new kinds
deliver frontier intelligence.
You should ask only one question: am I doing enough what is in my hands? Because I believe students are having many potential, they are wasting it. So
welcome to the My Course. We are so honored and privileged to host our HOD for AI, data science and machine learning. And today we are going to dive into a discussion, because there's a rise of AI, there's a rise of competition, of automation, and different stuffs. So today we are going to discuss about how can a student stand out in a time of AI era. How can you stand out? How can you mix out in the competitive age of AI? Before we dive in, I want to first ask you a simple question. Education feels like it's losing its value because AI can automate, AI can write codes, AI can do research. So how can a student stand out in time of this AI? What is the advice you can give a student to stand out in this time of AI?
This is very buzzing question that all over the world people are asking. My advice to the student is that AI can assist you, right? As we named it, it is artificial intelligence. It is not having its own decision capability. So if you want to grow and survive in the field of AI, first of all, you have to increase your creative thinking. You should have communication skill. You should have creative ideas and ability to work in a team. If you are coming up with the innovative solutions, AI cannot touch your career even. You can boom your career like nothing has ever been done before, and you can grow like anything.
About booming our career, AI is assisting us. So how can a student use AI? Because right now we no longer want to grasp things, we no longer want to memorize things, we have to depend on AI in most of the things. Any simple question they ask, you go to ChatGPT, you go to Gemini, you ask Grod about anything. They give you assignment, not even reading any PPT, but you just upload the assignment in the PPT. So how can we compete in such an era? Because these days there is way people no longer want to grasp and understand things, but we just want to depend on AI, because it's now they are saying it is assisting us. Now we are giving all that task needs. So what advice do you give to a student if they want to stand up? Should they continue the way they are doing, or there is a right approach to follow?
See, in the era of generative AI, when you are giving a small document to the ChatGPT or maybe the Gemini, it is going to give you a lot of stuff with so many references. Being a human, that is beyond our capacity to control these things totally. But as a student, what you can do is you should think about the creativity as well as ethics to be applied in your learning. Because when you are in the learning phase, I think being original is more impactful. So try to be original. And yeah, you should take help, you should take the assistant, in the sense you can just take a path how to do it. But whatever is given by these generative AI need cross-validation. So I think being original in the sense of providing solution to the societal problem, to look around what are the problems that the society is facing, and learning from the assignments, basic tutorials with the assistant of these generative AI, and to make a product or the projects which are very much original, which could be designed or code very quickly. But as I say this to my many students, that in any project or product development, analysis takes 80% time. So those analysis are the creativity of human minds. I don't think AI can take it away from us. So you can analyze your problem, you can find out the various technology which are related, and you can find out the solution path. Finally, for the code, you can.
Many students have been asking me, and they want to ask you this question in this interview. Is coding still necessary in the time of AI? Do we still need to learn how to code, or what advice do you give science students who say coding is no longer necessary? Because there are many motivators say you don't need to code, you no longer need coding skills, and AI can do all of that. So what advice are you giving to us, our students?
See, AI can give you the code which is generated by its past experience and online resources, whatever it finds. But when you are saying about the software development, and you are talking about writing the human code, there are so many things which includes like optimization, which includes like logical reasoning of whatever product has been developed. So all these things we cannot remove. If you need an effective or workable product, you should think about all these things. So I think coding is needed, because without knowing the basics of coding, whatever code is being generated using these online platforms, how will you cross-check whether it is optimized or not, whether it is fitting to your requirement or not? So for that purpose, I think maybe you are not being pro, but intermediate level knowledge of the coding is must for any student.
So if you had to give a roadmap for a student, for example, who is doing AI, data science, and machine learning, what things should they focus on from year 1, year 2, year 3 until they graduate? So according to you, what things should they focus on in those different levels as they are pursuing their career in those specific fields?
See, AI applications are also the part of the whole development stack, and we call it as an ML Ops, which is the highest demanding career in the IT field. So if you want to pursue your career being an AI developer, having the good software, making use of these NLP and LLMs and generative AI and all those buzzing words, then you should start with the basics of programming, and I think C is a very good language to do that. As well, if you are focusing to be placed in a good company, then the entry level, they are asking the data structures. So the knowledge of data structures for the problem solving is must. You should learn it, because once the underlying data structure is proper, then your product will be the memory efficient and it will give you the good result. So I think in first year you should focus on C, as well as data structure and bit of the database management system also. If you are knowing how to manage your data, then it will work very well in the product's maintenance, and the scalability of the product will be very easy. So I think in first 2 years, along with the C, Python, data structure and database, these are the 4 major subjects with the minor knowledge of computer networks. You should go ahead with that. Later you should choose what is your specialization. Maybe you want to go for the data analytics or maybe machine learning. Then based on your career, you should go in the advanced learning of the frameworks, like Django is there for the Python based web application development. There are so many other platforms. So you should choose your direction. If you are going into the data analytics, then learn about the R and Tableau and other advanced tools which are needed for the data visualization and analysis. And if you are going for the development, then learn all the advanced framework which are related to ML-based application development.
To know which sector to focus on. For example, for me, I'm doing data science, but I'm interested in health. Which year should I say that in this year now let me focus on the field concerning health, or someone is concerned about finance, fintech? Which year should they really focus on fintech as they are pursuing their degree?
As of now, if you look at the curriculum which most of the university provides, they are keeping the knowledge level of the student in mind. So I think the very first thing which you should do is focus on the subjects which are provided. You should be clear because they are the foundation, they are the basics, whatever is needed for your specialization. Later you can grab, like as you said that you are doing the data science specialization, then I advise you to surf for the job hunting websites. Even there are many websites which are providing the remote work to the student. In our university, there are many students who are earning at the very early stage. So you should focus on the job required skill, what they are demanding, and based on that you should master at least 2 or 3 tools for the data analytics. It will give a very good boost to your career, because if you are doing the live projects in the very early stage of your career, when you are studying you are focusing on all these points, then it will shape up a very good future.
How do you distinguish from a normal learner into a problem solver or a creator in our fields, AI, data science, and machine learning, especially if they are looking for jobs in the job market and also in the creation market? What distinguishes me as a normal learner and then the creator and then the problem solver?
I think there are 2-3 skills which all the organization in this 21st century focuses on, which is how much you are enthusiastic to learn the new things, how much you are interested to be a good team member and ready to take the lead. So if you have leadership quality, if you are making a good projects in your study life, as student life as well, whatever you do, you should publicize it. You should put it in a public platform. For example, any good ML or data analytics project, you should put it on a GitHub. You should have your own profile, which is solving the different levels on the lead code, because these are the websites which are very standard and which are proving your creativity and your coding skill. As well, being an international student, I will suggest all those who are focusing to be the visible at the global platform, they should be involved in the cultural and leadership and societal activities also. Build your profile by bagging the good certifications provided by good companies, such as we have Infosys Springboard, we have IBM, we have Oracle Academy, Cisco Academy. So you should, like AI cognitive platforms are there, classes are being provided free of cost for the students. So the good certifications, add-ons that you are having the knowledge you have gained from the standard platforms. Along with that, do the live projects, and all of this together will make you a very good candidate to be chosen for by the good company.
Yeah, so you talked about skills. So how important are soft skills? Because many students in our field, they are very shy, they fear to stand in front, they fear to present. So how important are soft skills in our sector, in AI, BS, and ML? Like communication, for example.
Yeah, in any field, I think in this century, if you are not talking, nobody will mark you. So you must have the communication skill, which includes both, maybe it's a technical communication or maybe the non-technical communication, which is about your gesture, your posture, your eye contact, as well in the how you talk with the people, how much you're making them comfortable, how your sentence formation is it engaging, are the people interested in what you are talking about. So you should have the ability to identify the interest of the person with whom you are talking. As well, from the technical point of view, you should have research publication, you should attend the conferences, because it is going to give you a platform where you are having the written technical writing skills, as well as you are going to present that content. So you'll have the public speaking experience also. So to all my students, I would suggest that if you are at the second year, at least every 6 months you should publish an international conference paper and you should attend and present the paper, because it will make you to have contact with this like-minded people. You will have the idea exchange, you will talk in the public, so your fear will go away. You have to start anyway, so why not early?
Project can someone build and say, for example, like data science, machine learning, you're focusing on AI, which product can a student start with and can make them stand out? Because many people have been asking, which product should I build? There are many things. Everything you think of, someone has already built it. Everything you try to say, let me build this, it's already there. So which project or which field can someone say, let me start with this? For example, right now we're learning Python. So, and every project you could think of in Python, by the time you Google it, it's already there. So like, what advice do you give us here for that?
I think this is the question that most of the experienced researchers are also having nowadays. So my advice to all those who want to start new or who want to grow themselves in an innovative project which can be turned into a research, you should focus on the interdisciplinary projects. For example, you are studying soft skills, or you are learning the computing with the AI. At the same time, if you are focusing on the supply chain, like how the product are being produced to deliver, if you could apply somewhere AI. Or maybe you can work up one like agriculture, because there are so many production and it is like region wise the things are changing. If I talk about a product, a grain which is good in the one region based on the weather condition and based on the soil, nature, everything changes. So if you are applying or combining agriculture with the machine learning or maybe the data analytics of these soil and crop, it is already an innovative idea. So you should focus on what are the latest research. You should study it properly, make a comparative, what algorithms and what tools they have applied, because all the good researchers would have written the future scope. No research is completed if they are not specifying the future scope. You should read the standard literature to pick up your good problem. You should go with the research papers which are published in the ACM, IEEE, Springer, MDPI. All this with Science Direct, all this will give you a good start because they will mention the gap or whatever is the missing thing or what can be done in the future. So that open-ended problems can be a very good problem to be worked upon as a student.
When you're studying as a student during the 4 years, what is in our mind is, how can I get internship? How can I be placed right? What should I create in order to fit in this job? So as a student from first semester, because there are many who are going to work from first semester, and then there are those in 7th semester, and those who are graduated. So what advice do you give them to land into a good internship?
I think the very first thing which you can do is start interacting with the industry. There are many platforms through which you can get professional context, because internships nowadays it is like if there are 10 positions of the internship, there are thousands of students in the line. So what you can do is you should participate in the project fairs or idea fairs. You can go to the various events where the project competition or hackathons are happening, because there the industry people comes in the picture. As well, you should keep your LinkedIn profile up to date, because there are many job providers and internship providers who are interested in the people who are really talented. So whatever you do, you make it public. Let it reach to the world, because once it is out in the market, your profile is already visible to them. So I think you should register to the standard internship provider platforms. Keep your professional profile up to date. Every 6 months you should have something which is really amazing. Maybe a hackathon participation, maybe a research paper, maybe a good project which you have deployed. Make a video, check the functionality, how it is different from other products, and publish it. Once your profile is good, and then if you are applying for an internship, you should put that link of the LinkedIn profile or maybe the GitHub profile, whatever project you are pushing the GitHub repository. So all this speaks a lot because they are going to check from the start. So if you are a student, if you are starting from the second year, third year, and maybe the final year half is done, you are already having lot many things which is making your profile. You do not need to speak anything, your profile will speak.
Actually, you talked about LinkedIn. Many people have been asking, what is the right thing to post on LinkedIn? Because people these days have turned LinkedIn into a motivation platform, like content ground. So, what is the right thing to post on LinkedIn?
Yeah, in the era where the things, the videos and blogs and everything is famous, people have turned LinkedIn also like that platform. But I'll tell you that LinkedIn is a very good professional platform. So you should not post anything which is kind of irrelevant to your profile, because you decide if you want to be a motivational speaker, then post that kind of video. But if your career goal is fixed, you want to be something is in the AI field, then you should post all the things which are related to that particular thing only. Don't post your personal photos or maybe the group photos which are not at all technical. You should keep in mind what kind of profile you want to build. Only relevant videos you can post, but that should be relevant to your career focus. Don't do anything which is out of your career focus.
Thank you, ma'am. It's been such an honor for having you on our channel. And I believe this information you have given us is going to be very beneficial for our viewers and every student is going to be watching. So before we conclude, just give the closing remarks and go ahead for people who are going to view this video and what we should expect.
Yeah, as a closing remark, I would like to say that miracle happens every day, but for that you should be ready, and you can be professionally ready when you have skilled up yourself. So every day is a new start. Just learn new things, explore new things, make new friends, professional link up you should have. Try out something new, because even if you are failing, you are knowing that this path is not right. So you should start, because once you are starting something, it will get finished one day.
So what is the last question you are leaving the student viewing here? And the last question you are leaving to them, they should answer themselves within. As a student, because you are actually you said you have been in the field with many experiences. So what is the last question you give to me as a student? The question I should always ask myself every time I come to university, every time I enter a lecture room. What question should I ask myself?
You should ask only one question. Am I doing enough what is in my capacity? Because I believe students are having many potential, they are wasting it. So every day you should ask that, am I doing enough in my capacity? You'll get the answer.
Thank you. Thank you very much for watching AI in My Quotes. Until next time, see you.